Welcome back to the Relaxing Ghost channel here on YouTube. Today we have the WrestleMania Anthology set. This is the 21 disc set released back in 2005. This thing is one of the most beautiful DVD sets they've ever put together. I'm going to try to breeze through this fairly quickly. So let's get right into this, guys. I'm going to run through the box art quickly and then run through each of the 4 volumes. So the box itself is fairly durable and it pulls from the top. I actually really like this design quite a bit. A lot more than the Royal Rumble design. While the Rumble Anthology is a unique design, it's not meant to be opened and closed a bunch of times. So this, I feel like, is really cool. And we just have the logo on here from 85 through 05. Now, I may be wrong on this, but I believe they initially released a 20-disc set, and then they released the 21-disc set with the one in the lid. I may be wrong, but maybe they're all have one in the lid, maybe not. So, just basic WrestleMania Anthology logos all around. And I like to keep it with this, with the logo is facing, frontward, because it does have a way to go, I guess. There's the other sides. On the back, which I consider the back, total runtime of about 69 hours. Now, I did do the math, and it came up to about 64 hours without the WrestleMania 21. With WrestleMania 21 being about 4 hours, that would still be about 67, 68 hours. So, whatever, it's approximate. And then on the bottom here, just our standard WWE barcode. Really cool. It's got that metallic kind of shine to it. And yeah, there's WrestleMania 21. So let's run into the 4 volumes quickly. So first up, we got Volume 1 from 85 through 89. And unlike the SummerSlam and Royal Rumble anthologies, these are just discs 1 through 5 for each of the 4 volumes. It doesn't go up to disc 20 like its counterparts of the anthology. I think even Survivor Series is like that. So I really like the overall look of them. If you line them up, they have a similar spine, similar look. Down here we got, the volume, the WrestleMania logo, and 85 through 89, 90 through 94, 95 through 99, 2000 through 2004. Got a brief description, so if you'd like to read that, pause now. The rundown of which shows are what? The year, the minutes. Very cool. So yeah, like I said, this was released in, I believe, 2005. They might have released the first version in 2005 as well. And then after 21, they released this variant. So interior artwork is really nice. You got a shot there with JYD. Looks like Terry Funk. You got Hogan at WrestleMania 2. And then we do have the numerical symbols going across. Got a shot of Hogan there, or Andre. Big John Studd and Andre. King Kong Bundy. Another shot of Hogan and Ali. WrestleMania 3. Mr. T. So this thing is pretty huge. But on the other inside panels, we have a quick rundown of each WrestleMania. We do have an insert, which I'll get to. And then just plain disc art for each disc. There's nothing behind each disc. And then we have the year again. give you a shot of all the WrestleMania logos. 3, 4, 5. And then here's a shot of WrestleManias 4 and 5. Both from Atlantic City, New Jersey at Trump Plaza. So each volume does have an insert, which is pretty cool. In this one we have Hogan and Andre. And then here's a brief rundown of the anthology set. So purchase the entire collectible set and you'll find WrestleMania 21 hiding in the inside lid. Really cool. So again, and in here we just have a more in-depth kind of match listing. Really, really cool. Volume 2 from 90 through 94. Now we're getting into the 90s with some pretty cool stuff. Again, if you'd like to read the description, pause now. They talk about Warrior and Savage, Hogan's farewell match, and then the WrestleMania 9. Again, similar. It's all pretty similar here with the disc, the WrestleMania, the year, and then the runtime. So the WrestleManias 4, 5, 6, and 7 were about 4 hours each. And then after that, they went to about, the standard pay-per-view length, just under 3 hours. Interior artwork, this one's really cool. You got Mr. Perfect, Big Boss Man, a shot from WrestleMania 10. Andre and Heenan, Luger and Yoko, Shawn Michaels, Tatanka, Razor Ramon. You got Hogan, Slaughter, Hogan and Warrior. I always like the DVD sets with this kind of artwork. It's really, really cool. And then again, very similar rundown. WrestleMania 6 logo, beautiful logo. That's probably my favorite WrestleMania logo. I wish they would have went back to that logo at some point. And then for these ones, you got kind of that curved logo. I always like those. There's the second half. WrestleMania 9 is actually fairly short. It's one of the shorter Manias along with WrestleMania 1. Then we have the Caesar's Palace logo. The X logo. Volume 2 insert. Again, it's all pretty similar. The back, the same. And inside we got Warrior and Hogan, 10 years in the making. And again, similar artwork. This is what I actually really love about this one. We have pay-per-view posters from WrestleManias 5, 6, and 9. I wish they would have put all the posters in there. It's the first anthology, or the first volume didn't have it, but it seemed like they had a lot to kind of run through. Volume 3 here from 95 through 99, or WrestleManias 11 through 15. Really cool. So there's the spine. It always bothers me how the spine is reversed. If you see here, these spines go, vertical the other way. From top to bottom. These ones go from bottom to top. Here's the brief description of the Attitude Era with Lawrence Taylor. Again, pause now if you'd like to see. And similar runtime. So yeah, it seems like into the Attitude Era, they were all similar length. Inside here, another really cool stuff from WrestleManias 14, 11. You got Brett and Shawn. Looks like Mick Foley, Shamrock and The Rock, Undertaker with the winged eagle, Austin from 13. Got another shot of Owen and the Bulldog and Mankind. So there's your rundown, brief rundowns. I wish they would have used these for other artwork since it came with the inserts. And then we got WrestleMania 11, 12, 13, WrestleMania 14. I always liked that logo. And 15. And yeah, all the discs are pretty much the same. They just have which volume and which WrestleMania. And yeah, they of course have the year at the bottom. So volume 3, the insert. This time we have Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels. Are you ready? Yeah, see, they included the posters on here. So again, just more in-depth match listings. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's the other WrestleMania 12 poster, WrestleMania 11. And Volume 4 from 2000 through 2004. These are probably the ones I watched the most out of all of these. WrestleManias 16 through 20. And these ones were all released on DVD anyways, so the ones you really want here are the first 3. And yes, these are all blurred out and whatnot, except for the last 2. Here's our brief rundown. If you want to read it, press pause now. Then, as we got into these ones were almost 4, sometimes longer than 4. Yeah, see here from so 240 would be 4 hours. So these are like 3.5 hours, or just over 3.5. And then WrestleMania 20 was almost 4.5 hours. That's when they really started bulking them up. Then we got a shot of Benoit on here. Really cool shot. You got Jericho, Hogan, and The Rock. Shot from one of the TLC matches. Triple H, Kurt Angle, and Kane. Angle and Lesnar. Cena and The Big Show. This is a really cool set. WrestleMania 2000, 17, 18. And then a beautiful 2000 logo. 17. That might be the favorite of mine. The blue and the gold. Beautiful. And we got the 18 logo. I always like these 2 logos. And 19. Beautiful logo. And then 20, they started switching them up a bit with the... I like how they did go back to the Roman numerals here for a bit. Really cool. And then Volume 4 insert. Again, same backing. Then we got Austin and Rock, Showcase of the Immortals. This is really cool. So again, a more brief, or a more in-depth rundown. I like how they included all the dates and locations and things like this, which some DVD sets don't, but I guess with WrestleMania, you really wanted to. And looks like we got the WrestleMania 17 VHS. WrestleMania 18 and 20. Really cool. So after WrestleMania 19, they really had the brand split, going on. And those 2 WrestleManias are some of the best, 2 of the best WrestleManias. I believe this 5-year period here features 5 of the best Manias ever. We can't forget our images here are... I believe they're called, frames or whatever from the event. Of course, we had one from WrestleMania 1 with Hogan and Piper. These are really cool. We got Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 10, jumping off the ladder. 15 with Austin and Rock. And Triple H and The Undertaker from 17. So when I bought this set, these were already framed and whatnot, so I didn't want to take them out of the frames. And on the back, they do have a brief rundown of the WrestleMania. So there we have it, guys, the WrestleMania Anthology. Let me know your thoughts on this. If you have it in your collection, comment down below. As always, we'll talk to you later. Peace.